We are live. We are live.
A let's see the volume real quick.
Yeah, check the volume. Mic test
Vol-
1 2 1
volume,
2.
check.
You talk. Keep talking.
We're still not coming through yet. I think it's taking a second for us to come through. Let's see.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Let's see if the audio's coming.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we're good.
I
think
bet. Solid.
I have no idea why my YouTube was playing through my Mac speakers, but that was happening. I don't know
Yeah.
why that was happening.
We'll take it, man. We'll
'Cause this
take
is
it.
going to my headphones. It makes no sense.
Yeah,
That made actually no sense why that happened.
that was so random because I heard it too. I heard it before you said it.
Yeah, I was like, wait, we're coming back.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Right.
Welcome back. We're live. Me and Ananya.
Yeah.
Check out Ananya's channel down
Yeah.
below. But yeah, we're back doing anime analysis of One Piece, and we're getting into basically the Marineford War for this episode. Yeah, dude. I mean, we gotta address the elephant in the room, man.
Yeah.
Would you? Let's just get your first-hand processing of what happened with Ace, man.
Dude,
Let's get.
so I was texting you this whole time too. That's why I remember it.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I would not remember this. But I remember texting you like, I think it's like when he first got out. When he first got out and he starts
Yeah.
fucking everyone up. You just see the fire animation. Like it just looks sick.
Yeah.
And I think
you texted me like Ace is lit.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
yeah,
dude, hell yeah, dude, he's
basically,
lit.
basically, I was like, "Yo, this shit's lit," and like, but then even before that, even when he was a prisoner, I remember all the cuts to him. That art
Yeah.
was amazing. I was like,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
like just like the visuals of the way Ace is drawn, and like just the
Yeah.
intensity. I was like, "Yo, this shit's so sick." Right, so like,
Good
or
luck.
right, I think I remember texting you that too. I was like, dude, Ace is just drawn cool. Like he's
Yeah,
just drawn.
yeah.
Like every scene that he's in is just fucking sick.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
when you actually see him fighting, and then when you see him and Luffy fighting together, I think that's when I texted you too. I was like, "Yo, this shit's wild. This shit's crazy." And then not
Yeah.
even like an episode after, I texted you. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck? This guy's dead. Like he's just died." Like it's like you see the coolest thing ever,
Yeah.
and then he just gets killed. But
Yeah, dude.
it was sick. It was sick.
It's crazy, dude. Like, they really like. We can talk about like the entire buildup, but yeah, they like you get attached to Ace, right? You're like, yo, Ace is
facts.
awesome.
Facts.
Dude. I love
Yeah.
Ace. You know, like
Yo,
also his power is so cool. He's
The
just literally
fire.
like just fire,
yeah,
right?
that's so
Like
sick.
the fact that this dude just controls fire at
Mhm,
will. He's
mhm.
like he's beyond a firebender, right? He literally is fire.
Yeah,
Like this
legit.
dude literally is fire.
Legit.
It's incredible, dude. Like, and you get so attached to him, and then all of a sudden he's just gone, dude. He's
Yeah.
taken away from you. But it's like we get it from almost like the crew's perspective, where it's like, yo, dude, Ace has been with us like this whole time. Like
Mhm.
we're hanging out with them, and it's like we feel like we're friends with Ace real quick, dude.
Yeah.
But and then he's gone, dude. Imagine how Luffy feels, dude.
Yeah, dude. That
His
show's
brother
wild.
just murked right there in front of him, dude.
That's just wild.
Dude, with the whole dude, the craziest part is the way,
Oh,
right? Like,
yeah.
what,
It's so
dude,
gruesome.
right through the chest,
So
dude.
gruesome. Yeah. Damn. Yeah. No, that shit's wild. That like, legit. Like even like showing. I get like the. Well, he was like a captain or some shit, right? I forget what his actual
Yeah.
title was. But like just the
Yeah,
the
like, he was,
idea of being lava.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
so wild. And that's legit the only thing that's hotter than fire.
Yeah, yeah,
Like it's crazy.
yeah. No, I can't remember the exact term for it, but basically, Ace was captain of like these lieutenant ships. You know, like
Yeah.
auxiliary ships,
Facts.
not the main ship
Mhm.
of Whitebeard. So not even the like the not the even like the first ship, but he's like the second one. I think he was like lieutenant captain or something like that.
Yeah.
Basically, he was
yeah.
high up in the Whitebeard, but he wasn't that high up, basically, right?
Facts.
Um, but dude, Ace was lit, man. And it's like,
Yeah.
you get back to like what you were talking about, like the framing Oda does, right, of Ace.
Yo.
And dude, that framing is so epic, dude.
It's so cool.
It's
So cool.
it's like even when he died, right? He's like almost in like that Christ position, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
crucified, but like through the chest, dude. Like
Yo.
trying to save Luffy,
Yo.
and and whenever he's like destroying stuff or using his power, dude, his power is like so hacked, dude.
Mm-hmm.
He's absolutely
Mm-hmm.
hacked.
Legit. Yeah, dude. He could just become a fireball at will. That's so
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
Like it's just so sick. But like I think even what's his name? Blackbeard. Like just being
yeah, yeah,
darkness. Like that's also equally as cool. And then he
yeah,
could just absorb power. Like we're probably gonna talk about this later, but like he just absorbed Whitebeard's power. Like that's so
yeah,
wild. That's so wild.
dude. Yeah. So what do you think about him like beating Ace in the first place?
I forget, how did he exactly beat him? It
So
was
they
just like
had a battle. I don't remember like how they covered it in the anime fully, but I think they only showed parts of it
yeah.
where like Ace did this like spirit bomb type of attack, and then Blackbeard like made like a black hole. Do you remember that?
Yeah. No, I remember that.
Right?
It was
Yeah.
like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so it's
remember that.
like that part was where Blackbeard like so you didn't know who won in that flashback,
Yeah,
but then
facts.
you found out, right? Like Blackbeard clearly won and Ace was arrested, right?
Yeah.
And that's why all the impel down ish happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, dude, basically Blackbeard's plan the entire time was he'd use anything he can to like work his way up, right?
Yeah.
And his ultimate goal was eventually stealing Whitebeard's devil fruit. But like he basically had a he didn't have like a full plan, but he came up with it,
Yeah.
as he was going.
Facts.
But it's interesting like how he used that to like leverage his way up. So I don't think you find that out yet, but he like since Whitebeard's gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's another Yonko position open,
Yeah,
right?
facts.
You
Facts.
can imagine what could happen next, you know?
Yeah, true. Dang. That's yeah. That shit that whole however many episodes that was,
Yeah.
I ran through those episodes. Cuz literally
Yeah.
every single
Yeah.
one ends with some crazy shit. And I was what was great is that I was expecting some random tangent. I was expecting some like random like just like waste of time, but then it would just cut to like the actual action. Like every episode was something like crazy was happening. So that shit's
Dude,
cool.
I wanted to get to this as well. So what you think of so okay, so let's get back to it, right? So what do you
Yeah.
think of the initial thing from Roger, right? Roger asking his enemy to take
Yeah.
care of his son. So what do you think of
Facts.
like that whole piece? I feel
God
like that was
damn.
crazy to learn about. Like,
Yeah,
yo,
that
he has
was wild.
his
That whole thing
enemy
was
to
wild.
raise his son.
Yeah. Or like, and then also like that character is just like almost like moral divide. Where even like when he starts yelling it
Yeah.
out, like what am I
Yeah.
supposed to do? Like
Yeah,
what am I expected to do? Like
dude.
that
And
shit was
what's
wild.
interesting is that like it almost shows like how Garp actually formed that bond with Roger, like just fighting him so many
Yeah.
times, right? He was the only
Mm-hmm.
one that could beat Roger, right?
Yo.
Basically.
Yo.
And then but then technically it's still he didn't fully beat him because like he got sick, right?
Yeah.
So like
Facts.
it wasn't like a full win for Garp, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep.
So it was so interesting to be like, yo, Garp actually knew Roger's character isn't fully bad, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
even though he's a pirate, like Garp is for justice, right? He's against
Mm-hmm.
pirates.
Mm-hmm.
But he knew he's like, yo, this guy's actually not like evil. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no,
Like that's
exactly.
kinda it.
Exactly. Yeah.
He's like, yo, okay, I'll be willing to actually like raise your son, with my grandson. Like that's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. No, that's
they just
wild.
grew up together real quick.
It's so wild. Yeah, no, like even like all the flashbacks of them as children, and like how they first met each other, how like Luffy just would not leave them alone, like that whole
Yeah.
like the whole storyline. It's like
Yeah,
dang.
and like how he would just throw them on an island and they just had to fend for themselves, right?
Yo,
Part, dude, that part
yeah,
was crazy, dude. I'm like, oh shit, this is how Luffy's like randomly tough as hell. You know
yeah,
what I'm
no,
saying?
exactly,
He
exactly.
just grew up on an island with his brother by themselves. Like
Yeah,
that
just
is just
hunting
crazy.
wildlife.
You know,
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
just beating up animals in Israel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. That shit's wild. That the whole like, I think that's also a great thing that
Yeah.
like it's all the flashbacks
Mm-hmm.
where like the ones that actually make sense are great for this
Yeah.
actual storyline. Because it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
dang, this is this is great information. Like it all
Yeah.
just kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
But then there are other times when the
It's
flashbacks are
necessary.
just
Yeah.
stupid, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck am I watching
Yeah.
this
No.
random shit? But
Dude, the anime is full of like flashbacks because it like adds in some stuff for like
yeah,
just effect. You know what I'm saying? Like just to
facts,
cut up
facts.
time,
Yeah,
to eat up time. It's just add in a flashback. Like
yeah,
sometimes the
yeah.
flashbacks aren't even there in the manga, right? But they just add it.
True, true.
You know, they need to fill up time.
Facts.
But yeah, no, in that specific case, that's a good flashback, dude. So, dude, so I want to ask you, right? So basically with all that ish with Garb, right? So this is what I was building up to is like,
Yeah,
what do you think about him then not helping Ace in this case? It's like, what does Garb do, right? Like
yeah.
in this situation, did Garb make the right move? What do you think?
Damn. I don't think so, man. I honestly, fuck a job. Fuck a job at that point. Fuck a job.
Well, I mean, it's beyond a job, right? It's
Yeah,
right. He's upholding some kind of justice.
yeah,
His view of justice, right? He has his own form of justice, real quick.
yeah. No, that is also true. But like, I don't know, man. That is tough. It's very tough. Like I can't say like for certain he didn't do like
Yeah.
he didn't do the wrong thing. I don't think there's just the right thing to do there. Like either way, you're just fucked. It's like you just have to choose. That's kind of what it is.
No, so I think there was something. So basically, Garp. So he did show weakness, right? So when it came to Luffy,
Yeah.
right? When Garp was supposed to stop Luffy, but he just let Luffy
Yeah,
punch
yeah,
him in
yeah.
the face.
Facts. Facts.
Right? Whereas in
Mhm.
that time, I think Garp would have easily stopped Luffy if he
Yeah.
wanted to
Yeah.
in that time.
Yep.
Not
Yep.
easily, but he could have
He could
slowed
have.
him down.
Yeah, no, he could have.
Right? At least he could have
Mhm.
slowed him down,
Mhm.
right? And
Ooh,
so in
yeah.
that case, he was soft on Luffy,
Yeah.
but then in this case, he couldn't help Ace in any way,
I
right?
think yeah, I think that was like I think yeah, that's like his way of just evening it out. He's like, "All right, I could do
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
I'll just
Yeah,
eat
he
this
can
right
even
now."
it out a little bit,
Yeah.
but like yeah, he like it's almost like in his way, he's like, okay, I'll let Luffy do it
Yeah, yeah,
if
yeah,
Luffy
facts.
do it,
Exactly.
right? But that ended up not being enough because the wild card was Ace himself, dude.
Yeah.
Right? So end of the
Facts.
day, Luffy almost saved it. Luffy almost pulled off the job. Like that's the craziest part about this whole thing.
Yeah.
Luffy almost pulls off the job, and then Ace is like, "Nah, dude. What'd you
Yep.
just say to me? Like to
Yep.
Akainu? It's like,
Yep.
no, did you just talk some shit, dude? Did you talk some
Yep.
shit right now?"
Yeah, dude. Oh, that facts.
And then Akainu showed him what's up, dude. He showed him what's up. He's like, "All right, your brother's wide open. Let me kill him real quick." And then Ace had to come in there. So
So,
basically, Ace
yep.
wasting time there was his entire downfall.
Yeah.
But I feel
Damn.
like Garp could have still done something. That's my thing. And I
Yeah.
think Garp carried like after Ace actually died. I
Mhm.
think Garp carried like some kind of like for the rest of the story. I feel like
Mhm.
he almost felt like the pain of just not helping Ace in that moment.
Yeah. Dang. Yeah. Facts.
Dude, that
Facts.
is crazy, dude.
It
So
is.
yeah, have you continued after that point to like what happened with Luffy and that kind of stuff, or?
No, so right now I'm on their children now. So
Oh,
it's
okay, okay,
like
okay.
the
Yeah, they're flashback when they're kids.
yeah, 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 and like right now I'm on the part like right now I realized I was like like a foot away from the mic. Oh no, but they were like uh what's that guy's name? Starts with an S.
Apple.
Sabo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's forced to be back at his parents' place, and they know
Yeah,
they're about to they lit up grade 9,
yeah.
so they like burned that shit down. I think the doors are still closed. That's legit where I'm at now. That's where I'm at.
Okay.
So the actual
Yeah,
gates are
dude,
still
so you learn
closed.
about Sabo,
Yeah.
another person that grew up with one. So like, yeah, in a, he'll be something later, dude. Um,
Hey, true.
yeah,
True.
dude, it's incredible, dude. At that point, yeah, no, pay attention to that stuff. That stuff's crazy, dude.
Hey, facts.
Um, but yeah, no, back to the war, dude. What did I want to talk about? Yeah, so what you think? So these are also two different perspectives again, right? So like now, comparing what Garp did, right? So like he wasn't able to help Ace,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because that would technically go against his job. That would go against justice, right?
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
his mind, right? Ace being a pirate, right? When you become a pirate, you're
Yeah, you signed
anti-justice,
that.
right? And
Facts.
he sort of did that with Luffy, but he's soft on Luffy, right? He threw
Yeah.
a cannonball on Luffy,
Mm-hmm.
but he never
Mm-hmm.
captured. He could have tried to capture Luffy,
Yeah.
but he didn't.
Facts. Facts.
But for Ace, it technically wasn't his blood, right? It was just a bond, right?
Mm-hmm.
Technically wasn't
Mm-hmm.
his blood, but he didn't do enough to help him, but he let Luffy help him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas with Whitebeard, dude, Whitebeard went all in, dude.
Yeah.
The he put at risk his entire family to
Yeah.
save, right? So
Yeah.
he's like, even if you're not my blood, it doesn't matter.
Facts.
Like
Facts.
you're in my family.
Dude, yeah, no, this was another text I sent you. I was like,
Yeah.
this dude just died standing. That's like,
Yeah.
that's the craziest thing ever. Just,
Yeah, dude.
bro.
That was so
Oh,
badass, man.
so badass.
And then remember, like he had no scars on his back, real quick.
Yeah, no scars on his back. Never ran for no
Yeah,
one. I was like that. Yeah, that's so hard. So hard.
dude. Whitebeard is so epic, dude. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
that showed his power, right? Strongest man in the world,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that dude was incredible. And like you see him effing up like Akainu, right? Like you saw him
Yeah.
hit Akainu with like an earthquake fist. Like, dude, that was crazy,
Dude,
right? Like right into the
wild.
ground. Dude,
Wild.
that was epic, dude. Um, but yeah, dude, it's so interesting. Like Whitebeard was willing to risk it all, even die to
Yeah.
save Ace, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then just for Ace to turn around and be like, "Yo, dude, what'd you say about Whitebeard, dude?"
Yeah.
And he died too.
Dude,
Dude, that was crazy, dude. That was messed
man.
up.
Man. That was honestly like once he got out, once like I saw the
Yeah.
art, I was like, dude, this guy can't die. There's no way. This dude's crazy.
Yeah.
And then, bro, not even like a few episodes after.
And he was framed so powerful too, right? Like this
Yeah,
dude was so
facts.
strong, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like if he just survived a little bit longer,
Yeah.
he could legit have been doing everything Luffy's doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
he just ended up dying, dude. But
Damn.
dude, I mean, we were talking about it before, like not even on anything, but we were just talking about it and how Luffy just faced off with the admirals by himself.
Yeah.
Like you
Oh,
remember that
yes.
where he
Oh,
like
that
just
scene was
enters.
so sick. Such a sick scene. It's like legit all of them, and then he's just there, just like smoking. Oh, so hard,
Dude,
so hard.
he just hits that gear second real quick and
Yo,
just goes off.
man, that shit was so cool.
Dude,
Like that, dude. Honestly, all of the fighting scenes, I've never
yeah,
seen animation like this, like ever.
yeah.
Like that, and the animation is so
Oh
dope.
yeah, they turned it up for the war. Yeah,
Like it's
100%.
so
They turned it
sick.
up.
It's
Yeah,
so sick.
dude. Like that was so epic. And dude, the craziest part to me is that dude, Luffy's crazy, dude.
Yeah,
Luffy's
yeah,
man, he can at that time, he could not take on even one of them,
bro.
one of those admirals. But dude, he doesn't give an F, dude.
He doesn't give
He has the
a
ultimate will
F.
to
Dude,
succeed. He takes all
man.
three of on by himself, dude,
Yeah,
and just tries to attack all three of them.
doesn't
That
give
was
a F.
incredible, dude.
Facts.
That was absolutely insane. And it's
Facts.
like you knew at that time he couldn't take them all,
Yeah,
and he tried to take them all on, dude, by
yeah.
himself. Didn't give an F.
So hard.
That is just
So hard.
crazy, man.
It's so sick. It's so sick. So this
Like
is oh
imagine having that type of will.
yeah.
Like, dude, you know you can win, but you're gonna
But yeah, no,
fight till you
it
die.
doesn't matter. Yeah,
You know,
yeah, yeah. It
you're
doesn't
gonna fight
matter.
till you die anyway.
It's like you can't lose. That it doesn't
Yeah,
register.
you can't lose. Like
Like
exactly,
it just
it's
doesn't
like the you
register.
can't lose mentality. Like
Yeah.
there is no choice for you to lose
Yeah,
type
no,
of issue.
exactly. gotta get through it. That
Dude.
shit hard. That
That
shit
dude, that
hard.
stuff's incredible, dude. Like that's where like, and so in one part of that, like you might have totally missed it,
Yeah.
but it was a key scene where do you know Mihawk? Remember Mihawk, the sword guy,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
right, wearing the purple, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
So that dude, he says something very key about Luffy, right? So he says Luffy has like the most powerful ability on the sea, right? So I don't know if you remember that scene, but
Maybe.
specifically, like he was talking about how Luffy can like affect other characters around him, right? So like
Mm.
Impel Down is like the number one thing where you realize
Yeah.
that you're like,
Yeah.
yo, anyone Luffy meets, like that's automatically his friend. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
literally almost anyone outside
Yep.
of the people that are literally built to be against him, right? Like
Exactly.
guards
Exactly.
of the prison and stuff like that,
Yep.
right? Like
Yep.
those guys are supposed to like protect the prison ish, right? Like,
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. No facts.
but literally everyone else, like literally all the prisoners, he's like, yo, just come with me. I'm gonna break everyone out real quick, right? Like
Yeah.
just it's incredible to see how he just makes everyone come to his side. And literally the same thing happened at Marineford, right? So he brings all these Impel Down people. Now at Marineford, he's got all these buddies now because
Yeah.
Whitebeard likes him now.
No,
Whitebeard's
that
like, yo,
legit,
dude, this is
legit,
lit, dude.
legit. No, I thought the funny shit was like every level he went down, he just
Yeah.
gathered a more powerful friend. Like he just
Yeah,
leveled
yeah,
up
yeah.
a friend. Like that shit was
Exactly.
so sick. So cool.
Like you just saw it on full display. So that's why, like, in any situation, Luffy can win, dude. Because
Mm.
his it's almost like his drive to win
Mm-hmm.
basically ignites everyone around him.
Yeah.
Like everyone's
Facts.
like, "Yo, dude, this dude's gonna like make us win," basically, right? It's like
Exactly.
it's like the
Exactly.
superstar effect, right? Like
LeBron.
if you have LeBron James,
Legit, the
LeBron James
LeBron
drag he'll
drag
drag you
you
up, and
straight
everyone
up.
knows you're like, "Yo, if this guy's in it, I'm going with him because
Facts.
he can
Facts.
drag me there real quick."
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
like
Yup.
that is just crazy, dude. You get lifted up, basically.
Mhm.
Everyone gets
Mhm.
lifted up.
That's so cool. Yeah. 100%. 100%. That's sick.
Dude. That part is incredible. Like that's something like you realize like you didn't see it fully before, but then you realize you're like, oh
Mhm.
shoot, that's that's totally true. That's what he does everywhere,
Yep.
right?
No. Facts. Facts. Yeah. No, that shit's sick. That shit's that
That's
shit's sick.
crazy, man. Um, what's it called? Oh yeah, so or let's touch on dude. Let's touch on our boy real quick, Shanks, dude.
Oh, Shanks. Yeah, yeah,
Shanks,
yeah.
dude.
Facts.
What'd you think about him coming in and just being like, yo, everyone just
Dude,
stop
chill.
fighting real
Yeah,
quick.
just chill. That's
Everyone
just
chill.
so hard.
Like how crazy is this dude just to
Yeah,
have done that, dude?
man. No, especially even before where he's like, uh, when he tells who does he tell to give Luffy back his hat?
Ace, you know? Did he tell Ace or
I don't think it was
oh
Ace.
like his
Oh,
who do
Buggy.
you
He tells Buggy. He tells Buggy to
Buggy,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. But like even then he's like, "Yo, I can't meet you yet.
Yeah, yeah,
You're still not that great." I was like, "Yo, that's sick."
yeah,
Like that is kind of cool.
yeah. No,
When he's
dude,
like, "Make
because
sure you
he
get him his
yeah,
hat."
no, Luffy clearly had a long way to go still.
Yeah,
Like you
exactly.
saw the next level. Like you saw all these characters just like murking foods, dude. Like you saw
Yeah.
Whitebeard doing crazy. Like
Facts.
that you knew that whatever Whitebeard was doing was beyond everyone else, right?
Yeah.
Like Whitebeard
Yep.
was just
Just
he
on a
was
different
literally
level.
causing earthquakes.
Yeah,
And then
bro.
you see
Yeah.
Kunan, right? Like the dude, the ice guy, right?
Oh yeah, facts. Dude
The
just
devil fruit dude,
froze like a legit ocean.
LQG man. Dude, LQG
Man.
is absolutely hacked.
The craziest
Dude,
thing
he
too,
becomes like
it was
such an
like
important character
the
later too.
the amount of ice
Yeah.
that there was. It was so thick.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
showed that detail of it. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Dude, legit. And then when they like, do you remember that scene where I think Whitebeard tries to stab him right through the heart,
Yeah,
and then like Kuzan just like opens because he's
yeah.
just ice, right?
This
So he just
ice.
fucking opens up and it just like goes
Yeah.
right through him. Dude,
Damn.
it shows you how hacked those dudes are, right? Like they have Logia devil fruits, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
so like
Mm-hmm.
similar to Ace, you can't even touch them,
Yeah.
right?
Facts.
You use the special ability. So dude, you finally saw hockey again, right? So this is like the
Mm-hmm.
second time you see hockey. So You saw it at Amazon Lily, right,
Mm-hmm.
with the arrows,
Yeah, yeah,
and then you see it here with basically where the after Whitebeard creates that earthquake and then the wave was coming,
yeah.
and then all the admirals do that blocking motion.
Oh, facts. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah,
So
yeah,
like right at the beginning, right when
yeah.
Whitebeard enters,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right at the beginning when they do that block, that's basically hockey, dude. So that's like the first, that's like the real thing where you're like, yo, some crazy power they got right there.
Yeah, facts,
So that's
facts.
hockey. So that's something that's gonna become like basically it's a power system added on top of devil fruits, right?
True,
So
true.
in addition to devil fruits, there's this ability, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no,
And
I've seen it
so
also like
yeah.
it's like it just shuts everyone down basically.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Like it
So
just
you saw that, yeah, I think like way back when Whitebeard and Shanks met, right?
mm-hmm.
I think in
Yeah,
that scene you see it, or have you seen that scene yet?
I
Yeah,
think so.
I think you've seen that scene already.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
so. Right? So you already
Mm-hmm.
saw where Whitebeard and Shanks met, and then like Shanks was making dudes pass out,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
that was one thing. And then Luffy does that at Marineford, I think, right?
yeah,
Doesn't he?
yeah, yeah. He like yells
Right
something. He's like, "Stop!"
after Ace dies, and then he just like
Oh,
fucking takes
yeah.
out like
No, 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 yeah. It's like the
50,
first
like
time. The first time, like they were
100 dudes
going to,
around him.
yeah, they were
Yeah,
going to cut him, and then he's like, "Yo, just stop it," or like something like that,
yeah, yeah.
and everyone just goes
Oh yeah,
unconscious.
yeah, yeah. Before he dies, yeah,
Yeah,
it was like he was about to die,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
Luffy just takes out like the 100 dudes around him real
Mm-hmm.
quick. I can't remember how many dudes he took out, maybe even more.
Yeah.
But
No facts, but that was wild. That was wild.
dude, yeah, so that's hockey. Yeah, so basically you got a bunch of introductions to that. So it's like, yeah, so what Luffy displays is Conqueror's hockey specifically.
Yeah, I
So
remember them pointing that out.
right, Luffy
Yeah,
is like a disposition of conquerors of
yeah.
a conqueror, right, of a king, right? So
Dang, facts. That's hard.
dude, that
That's
is just
hard.
crazy, right? So basically only the kings of the sea have this ability, right? So like
Dang.
only the top of the top tier
Yeah,
have
facts.
Conqueror's hockey.
That's sick. That's
Dude,
sick.
but yeah, back to Shanks, man. Dude, Shanks is so lit, dude. Imagine how powerful this dude is,
Bro.
where he shuts down everyone
Oh
from
man.
fighting real quick.
Yeah, that's insane. That's insane. He literally just strolled in. He was like,
Yeah,
"Yo, how's everyone doing?" They're like, "Yo,
like no one wanted to mess with this guy
yeah."
at
They're
all,
like, "All right, cool.
right? Even
We'll
though, dude,
relax."
there were 3 admirals right there,
Yeah. Dang.
and they had the upper hand, right?
Yeah.
they were at the pirates,
Mhm.
like
Mhm.
even though their turf was getting messed up, like they killed Ace, right? So they did
Yeah.
their what they needed to do, right? So
Dang. Yeah.
they didn't
Facts.
necessarily need to stop even, but Ace. I mean, Shanks is such a powerhouse, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, dude, and it's crazy. Like he hasn't even done anything yet, dude. Once he starts doing stuff, dude.
Yeah.
Imagine what this like all this dude did was block that attack,
Yo.
right? Save
Yo.
Kobe real quick.
Yeah. Facts.
What'd you think of Kobe too?
I don't know, man. I think what's cool is that like it shows an average person in a war of like demons. Like
Yeah,
he's legit just like an average dude.
yeah,
That's like he's like, "Yo, I'm just trying to do something." And he just is getting rocked by Luffy. Like
yeah. No, it shows. Yeah, no, exactly. It shows like he has a sense of justice. He knows like, yo, like just murking people left and right
yeah,
isn't
that this
justice,
isn't
right?
facts. Facts.
War isn't justice.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
but yeah, there's also like an aspect of he was right, but like he's like such a baby, right? He's
Yeah.
too weak to
Do
make
anything
that
about it.
decision like actually work, right? Actually
Right.
create peace. He's
Yeah.
too weak, right?
Mhm.
But then he's literally overshadowed by, yo, this is the guy who's strong enough to make that happen,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
it's Shanks, dude.
Yeah.
That's why that scene's so
Yo,
epic, right? It's like
facts.
it shows like the weakest guy there. He's
Yeah,
like, yo, I don't have the power to stop anything.
yeah.
And then the real guy
Just,
who has the power to stop
just,
everything just
yo,
comes right there.
just pulls
Like
up.
that. That's what's so epic about that.
Yeah, facts.
You know, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's because you're like kind of annoyed by Kobe. You're like, dude, stop crying. You can't do nothing, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Like, I remember watching that part. I'm like,
Yeah,
yo, dude,
yeah, yeah.
Kobe, dude, all you're doing
Bro.
is crying. Like, that's
Legit.
not gonna do
Legit.
nothing, right? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
these are pirates. Like, these dudes like just kill people left and right. You
Straight
know what I'm
up.
saying? Like,
Straight up. Like, dude,
you
what
just
are you
saw
doing?
Blackbeard just steal Whitebeard's devil fruit, right? Like,
Yeah.
what do you expect was going on here?
No, exactly. Yeah. No, that I gotta like. It was like, bro, just lock in. Either lock in or like leave. Like,
Yeah, no,
dude.
exactly. You're like, oh, this dude's weak as hell, right? And
Bro.
he's like on his knees, like crying, like
Yeah.
about to die, right? Like, dude was staring down like a magma fist.
Yeah. It's like, dude, what are you doing, man? What are you doing?
and then and then out of nowhere, Shanks, the peacemaker, pulls up, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. No,
That's great, man.
that shit was sick.
Yeah, dude, we still haven't seen the full power of Shanks, even in the manga till this day, man. I cannot wait
Dang.
till we
That's
see like a
wild.
real Shanks fight. Like, I'm praying we see one eventually, man.
Facts. Dang.
Dude, but you just glimpses, like we've seen even crazier glimpses where he does some even crazier ish, but like we still haven't seen a real fight from him.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
I can't wait for that, man. Oh my
That's
god.
wild. That's wild.
That's what we've been waiting for since the first panel of One Piece, dude. Even in the first thing of One Piece, he doesn't really fight, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
his
facts. He just
does everything
negotiates.
for him.
Yeah.
He didn't need a fight because the crew was just effing up those guys, right? Like, and he just ended up getting effed up by that sea monster,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Or
got
that
his
sea
arm.
beast,
Yeah. got
right?
his
So
arm
like,
still.
literally, he didn't even do any fighting, dude.
Yeah. No facts.
Once he fights, man, that's when we're in the most lit part of One Piece. That's for sure.
Facts. Dang.
That's 100%.
Hey, I'm about to be caught up by then.
Shout out Shanks.
I'll be caught
Shout
up.
out Shanks.
Yeah, I'll be caught up.
Yeah, dude. He's gonna get caught up so we can actually talk about more current stuff.
Facts.
But it's still lit, dude. Let's do what, like one or two more, and we can call it here. What did I want to talk about? Oh yeah. So, what do you think about Blackbeard getting 2 devil fruits, dude? I know we touched on it earlier, but like, yeah, what do you like? That totally changed the game, right? Like, so when we first learned about devil fruits, no one can eat more than one.
Yeah.
And then this guy does it, right? So like, isn't that freaking ridiculous? Like, what happened there, dude?
Yeah, no, it's wild that like he could like almost extract it out of the person and literally just absorb it. He doesn't even eat it. That's the wildest part. It's legit a black hole. Like, it's just absorbing everything. And then like not only that, but then it straight up just copies a power. So it's insane. And he could like actually do it. He does it perfect. It's like he's an expert at it.
Yeah.
Like it's like he absorbs the knowledge of it too, which is wild.
Yeah, dude, and he was able to use it right away. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the craziest part. The only thing I say is like it might have been just similar to his fruit as well, because so he already had that black hole fruit, right?
Yeah.
So then causing earthquakes, it's not that different, I would say, right? Like that's probably like as close as you're gonna get, because it's just a moving matter, right? Like
I
I
guess.
don't know, man. But
I don't know.
the fact that he learned it,
Yeah.
it was insane, dude.
No, that shit was wild.
That
That shit was wild. Yeah, no, he literally used it on command.
Yeah, yeah. And then, what's it called? So, basically, my theory around it is, so whenever someone dies, right? So the fruit has to spawn to some fruit nearby, basically, right?
Yeah.
That's the only way to do it. So either way, so like, either Blackbeard absorbed it, like you said, right? He somehow like absorbed it, which I have no idea how he do it, but like somehow he absorbed the power. So either that, or he somehow put, when he put that sheet over Whitebeard, somehow put Whitebeard in like his Blackbeard, his black hole dimension, right?
Yeah.
And then maybe that dimension controls the spawning of the fruit, where the fruit spawns, right? So maybe it only spawns in that dimension. And then so he had like a fruit in that dimension and he ate that, and then he like fucking left, and then he
Nah,
uncovered.
I feel like that's way too complicated. That is
Dude,
way
I
too
mean,
complicated. I feel like it's
what else
more.
would it be, dude?
He just absorbs it somehow. He just absorbs that shit. He just absorbs the power, the knowledge of it.
Another theory is that he ate Whitebeard's heart or something. I feel like that's also possible.
I don't know, man.
Maybe the power's in the heart or something. I don't know, dude. But basically, the only way we know how to basically make sure that you get the devil fruit power is that you have to wait for it to spawn, right?
Yeah.
To a fruit, right? And that fruit can be anything nearby, right? And who knows like what nearby is defined as, right?
Yeah. Dang.
So that's what's so interesting, dude.
That's wild. Yeah, no, I don't even think of that. I don't even think of that shit. So yeah,
So that's what's so interesting about the whole thing is like, okay, first we learned you can't eat more than one. Then this dude does do it. So then how does he do it? We never know.
Yeah.
And we still
Facts.
haven't till this day
Facts.
how he did it. And I don't think we'll know until like the end of the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's my
Dang.
until we understand like how devil fruits fully work.
Facts.
But
yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, dude. So that was something else interesting. What else do we need to cover here? I think that's basically all I had here, but we can look at if there's anything else. Oh yeah, I mean, so yeah, what'd you just think of like who is your favorite like other character during the war? Like outside of these main guys, like let's say Luffy, Ace, Garp, like who other guys were interesting?
Oh, that's a good question. Oh, who's the wink wink. What's the name? Like
which one?
It's like she does like the wink wink power.
The wink power.
Is she, like
Boa, right? Not Boa.
What?
Not Boa Hancock with
no,
the hearts.
No. He was in prison. Like they had their own like secret space in the prison.
Yeah. Ivankov.
Yeah.
Ivankov. Yes.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, or not.
Okay.
Yeah, but like the wink wink power.
Yes. Okay.
Like
now I
that.
remember.
Like just literally clears the whole thing out. That shit was sick.
Yeah.
That shit was sick.
Dude, Ivankov is so lit, dude. He's so random of a character, but he's way too lit.
Yeah. And he also like saves him because of he's like was he like or is Dragon his captain or some shit? Or are they just friends? I forget.
Yeah. So like basically he's a part of the revolutionaries, right?
Yeah.
And so Dragon's the head of the revolutionaries. Right?
Okay,
so basically in the One Piece world, right? Like there's different types of people, right? So there's the Marines, there's the world government, right? So the world government controls the Marines, but like technically the Marines are like a separate organization, right?
True.
Let's say multiple organizations / types of characters, right? So there's the Marines, there's the world government, and there's the revolutionaries, and then there's the pirates, right? So those are like basically the 4 groups in One Piece, right, that you need to keep track of. So the revolutionaries are going directly against the world government, so not necessarily the Marines. So the Marines are more going directly against pirates, right?
Okay.
But like basically the Marines can interact with the revolutionaries, but it's more or less like the revolutionaries are going directly against the world government and the Celestial Dragon specifically, right?
True. Okay.
So those dudes in space suits basically, right?
Yeah.
So
facts.
those guys, the revolutionaries go against them. So it's like those are the guys that are actually doing like revolution, right? So they're going up to different islands and like stirring up stuff for people to go against the world government, basically, right?
True.
That's the idea.
True. Okay.
Rather than they're not necessarily pirates, right? They're not in it to like steal stuff. They're trying to save people, right? Basically.
Facts. Dang. Yeah, dude. Nah, the whole like the war, everything like before it, just like everything setting the war up, to like the war itself, to like post war, All of that shit was
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
All of it was so sick.
Yeah, no, exactly, dude. And then this is like the first. So basically, like you can see that that One Piece world was like kind of in an era of stagnation, right? Like
Yeah.
it kind of stagnated, nothing new was happening,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Whitebeard's death kind of marks that point of like, okay, this is like a real switch up, like in a
Yeah.
long time. Right? There
Yeah.
hasn't been a switch up since Roger's death, right? Basically,
Facts.
right? The only
Facts.
switch up was Roger's death, and then like the world has basically been the same, and
Mm-hmm.
then now finally Whitebeard died, and now it's like stirring up
A
again,
shift.
and then
Yeah.
Ace dying too stirs it up
Facts.
again even more.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
what makes this cool is like, so you know how Ace had the dream of becoming Pirate King too, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's like, right?
Yeah.
Uh, in basically in its own way, right? Like, not even fully, you know, embracing it, but like he basically carried Roger's will, right?
Yeah.
Roger Pirate King, and he
Yeah.
was his
His
son, right?
son.
He
Yeah.
basically carried the will of
Yep.
being like, yo, yeah, I can be the greatest pirate in the world type ish, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
Ace could have easily done it because Ace was lit, right? We saw
Yeah.
his power, right?
Yeah.
And he was just what 2 years older than Luffy,
Yeah.
right? So
Mm-hmm.
this dude was ridiculous, so he could have easily done it.
Facts.
But now that Ace died, who's really carrying on that will, right?
Yeah.
Now Luffy's carrying it on. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like that kind of like passing down of will is what's interesting
Yeah.
too.
No, that shit's
It's like
wild. That's wild.
now Luffy kind of inherits Roger's will in that way
Mm-hmm.
directly
Mm-hmm.
by getting it from Ace,
Yeah. Facts.
which is
Yeah. That's wild. Dang, dude. Yeah, no, I didn't even think of that. I didn't really even think of that part. Where it literally is
'cause-
like, okay, who's next up? Like he's gotta be the next one up.
yeah. It's
Like,
because like so Ace like kind of found solace in like helping Whitebeard for a while, but like Ace, Ace is a loose cannon. Like eventually,
yeah.
like he'd want to do his own thing, right? Eventually, Whitebeard would be old, and like let's say he would die by natural causes anyway.
Yeah.
Then Ace would need to take up that and
Captain, yeah.
potentially be the like the strongest pirate in the world, right? Or whatever.
Facts. Yeah. Yeah.
But he ended up dying real quick, right? So who's taken up that kind of that will?
Yeah. No,
It's
yeah.
really
I
interesting.
like I figured obviously he took it just from fighting. Fighting alone.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. He's clearly the toughest dude. And
Yeah.
like he deserves to get it. But like I don't think of it even in that sense of like of people that passed away. Now
Yeah.
it's gotta be him now. There's no one else.
Dude, yeah, that's such an interesting idea that like is in One Piece, and it's like that's in real life too. It's
Yeah.
like people die, like that's like a real thing, right?
Mhm.
And it's like that whoever like made an impact on you lasts on you, right? Like
Yeah.
that's just life, right? Like
Yep.
your parents impact you, that lasts on you, and you carried like a version of them within you,
Yep.
right?
Straight up. Yeah. No, exactly. It shows all
Because
of
you
that.
take whatever their beliefs and whatever, and you
Mhm.
you you keep that memory of them with you, right? And that kind of
Mhm.
motivates you.
Yep.
No, it's true, dude. It's like now, Luffy has Ace as a memory, and like to be like,
Yeah.
yo, I'm doing this ish for Ace, dude.
Facts.
Like
Facts.
that shit's lit, dude.
Yeah. That shit's wild. That shit is wild. Yeah.
Like Ace is one of the like I think you see that right in the flashback, or I'm not gonna spoil it yet, but um yeah, no, I'm not gonna spoil
True.
it. I don't know if you've seen it yet.
True.
I'm gonna spoil it for you.
Facts.
I'll let you enjoy that piece. It's
Facts.
just a little secret, but it's it, like doesn't affect much of the going forward. But yeah, I wouldn't spoil it for you, dude. But yeah, dude, I think that's basically everything we got here.
Yeah. Yeah.
We dived in pretty
Solid
well
hour.
there. I think
Yeah.
that was pretty good.
That was pretty solid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. True. You want to do your outro?
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah.
Check out all the links in the description. Check out Ananya in the description as well.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Hopefully, we'll do more of these lives
Facts.
coming up.
These are sick.
We out.
Those.
Deuces.